Yo, welcome to episode 96 of Life on Empty with Lowell, Legendary Loser, back again for another week on April 23rd at 11:47 a.m. Would have done this earlier because I was up earlier. Had the whole passing out on the couch again and waking up early in the morning. And so, but I had to take some, pay some bills. Figuring stuff out financially online. Excuse the voice, by the way. And back again. Let's see. Start with the boring work shit again. So nothing has changed with something. So I take that back. I mean, it is the same old boring stuff, but now we have a new hire at the job for second shift, my shift. It is a female. Have not really had a conversation with her, just a simple hi and hello. And she started training, I think on Wednesday. And we see how it go. So I mean, she does stick around. I mean, my whole days of getting $1,300 a check will be over within less than 2 months. I think I have 2 months left of getting money like that. And so I gotta make it worth it by buying more crypto, making slightly more bets here and there, and putting some money away, my savings, and get my passport, which I probably will get done. Speaking on that, I'm going to get my passport. I filled out the paperwork. And all I gotta do now is go get the pictures taken. And apparently I can get that shit done at a CVS or Walgreens, something like that. I got. So that's what I heard. I don't know for sure is what I gotta do, but I know I gotta get passport pictures taken. Then I get those taken. Then I go to a post office, and hopefully somebody will be there and somebody know what the fuck they doing, and somebody can talk with me through the process and get that shit done. Hand in the paperwork, hand in the photos. And then I'll get my passport probably like in 2 or 3 months. and hopefully the fucking fee ain't up a lot of fucking money. Like hopefully it's like $50 at the most. So yeah. So the plan was to travel. Like if I go through my whole like taking myself out plan, like I'm gonna need a passport. And So I'm gonna get one, and thing is, like, the plan was to get the passport. So passport, you gotta renew them motherfuckers, man. And so if I were to get one now, cause like I said I don't plan on traveling anywhere, but like I'm going to pay renewal fees, but I probably can skip those fees until I actually want to travel. So anyway, so the plan was, if I go through with taking myself out, was gotta get a passport, and then like take all the money I have in my accounts and just go to Japan, live the life for about like a week, and then I'll go to the thing is I don't know this place still exists or not in Japan, but it's called the Suicide Forest, and like people just go there to like end it, you know what I'm saying? And I was so I thought that'd be a good place to do it, because I was also going to go to the dark web and see if I could get some morphine, and then get like a decent amount to like quietly go to sleep for good, and that'll be the plan. So I need a passport. So yeah, I mean that's one route. That's the plan to go if I don't achieve what I want to achieve by less than 9 years ago. Like I keep moving the goalposts. Like supposed to be 30, then 35, and now it's at 42. And because I got stuff. I mean, the reason I keep extending the goalposts because like stuff I should do this, I should do this, I should do that before I go out type of stuff. The whole bucket list type of thing. So probably like 9 years and some change, it should be enough time for me to accomplish everything on my bucket list. Then I can leave this horrible planet city, earth, state, you know what I'm saying, country. Be done with it. And yeah. So yeah, moving on. Life stuff is pretty much nothing going on. Same boring stuff as usual. And it's starting to get warm. But won't put too much hoping in that, because April has been the hottest has been this week at 60 something degrees. Apparently today supposed to be 80 something, which is the first time in a long time. But I don't expect that to be lasting the rest of the week or next week and the rest of the month, because I don't know, man. It's stuff like, it's like spring don't exist anymore. I haven't seen spring type weather like in 2-3 years. But I expect it to like get hotter in May, of course. You know what I'm saying? Then into June, July. This summer is going to be interesting because more and more people are coming outside. I know the mask mandate has ended for certain states, so people can walk outside with no mask, go inside with no mask. So I don't know if Illinois is going to follow suit, but if they do, I don't care. I'm still gonna wear my mask if I go anywhere private. Anywhere public. If I go outside wearing a mask, movie theater mask, store mask, like Uber mask, Lyft mask, you know what I'm saying? So I would still be wearing a mask until they develop a strong enough vaccine for this virus and all 112 cousins that came with it. So yeah, and not much going on. It just sucks hearing about this Ukraine-Russia war. Like I don't know much about it, but I just know it sucks. I know people done died on both sides. Like you fighting a war for no fucking reason is what I'm getting from this whole thing. And the leader of Russia seems like some type of psychopath who don't know or care what's best for his country and his people. It just fucking sucks. And yeah, just sucks about that shit. And make some bets as usual. Go on in sports. First off, like players are getting hurt, and that always sucks, especially during the playoffs, man. Chris Middleton sprained his MCL. Clint Capella sprained his MCL. Booker and Phoenix strained his hamstring. Of course, Luka hurt his calf at the last game of the season. He hasn't played yet, but apparently he's going to play today. And Embiid tore a ligament in his thumb. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And this is somewhat good news. Ben Simmons plans to play in Game 4 of the series in Brooklyn. And a guy from the Celtics is apparently supposed to play today. Their starting center. Supposed to play, yeah. So 2 guys coming back, while like 4 or 5 just guys went out. Because Middleton, he's not playing for the rest of the Chicago series, and Booker's not playing for the rest of the Pelicans series. And yeah, it just sucks, man. Embiid will play. He said he gonna play through the injury, but like that gotta hurt like hell, man. Like tearing a ligament in your thumb, so like you gotta deal with pain and swelling constantly. So he was using a lot of ice, a lot of wraps. But I just wish they would like adopt that treatment of like taking blood out of the area where something is torn, like a ligament or whatever. Take that blood, spin it in the centrifuge, then inject it back into the place where the damage is done. That promotes healing. And I don't know why, like, Americans so fucking stupid, man. But like, that's what America's always the dumbest and slowest to catch up to stuff. While the rest of the world is just, oh, we've been doing that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, America's so fucking stupid. Like free healthcare, Canada been doing it for years. I think the Netherlands and some European countries been doing it for years. But yet somehow we can't figure that shit out here. And we easily outnumber those countries. And we obviously need that more than those countries. But America's so fucking stupid, greedy, arrogant, racist, biased, sexist, stupid, idiots, morons. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. The playoff picture didn't change, man. Cause like, who knows what could happen? You know what I'm saying? Cause last night, the Suns played the Pelicans. It was a close game for the most part. The Chris Paul took over in the fourth and they won, but it was a close game. But just like Pelicans couldn't make a shot, and they were just like, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, but yeah, and Bulls blew out the Bulls. I mean, Bucks blew out the Bulls, which is crazy. I was not expecting that. Like, how the hell DeRozan go for 41 and then end up taking like 7 shots and getting 9 points? Like, actually, I didn't watch the full game because I was watching cause I was watching the Hawks and the Heat game because I thought that was So then that was a good game. Came down to the wire. Trae Young hit a game winner floater, won the game. Cause the thing is, they was getting blown out. The Hawks was getting blown out. You know what I'm saying? Well, close to getting blown in the third quarter. Then it came back within 10. Fourth started. I think the Heat went on like a 10-0 run, pushed it up to 20. Then they came back and the Hawks came back. Then the last wire and the game winner. So yeah, so far the series has been entertaining. Games 2 and 3 have been entertaining. One was a blowout because the Hawks had tired legs from playing the Cavs the previous week. And Celtics in Brooklyn, man. Celtics up 2-0, and I don't know how the Brooklyn gonna get out of this, man. I thought it'd be competitive, but I was wrong because I recently saw on Twitter like Kevin Durant's minutes since he came back from his MCL sprain. This dude has been averaging damn near 43, 44 minutes since coming back from injury. Like, that's nuts. So like, I mean, that may explain why he has been playing poorly so far in the first 2 games. Because he's fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, and same thing with Kyrie has been playing heavy minutes as well, but he kind of okay because he hasn't played no time at all. Like, I think he played maybe like minimum 20 something games before the playoffs started. So he good in that sense. But he also been doing the fasting thing, but I don't think that's like an issue. But yeah, let's just like, damn, Durant been playing 40 plus minutes for a long ass time to get into the playoffs, bro. Like, Steve Nash don't know what the fuck he doing in terms of time managing his players, man. Like, you play somebody 40 minutes up and down the court, like, nah, man, he got to figure that shit out next season, man. Cause like, what the fuck is you doing playing somebody that long? But I don't know, man. I guess he don't trust his players like that, man. Like, he trusts Durant and Irving, and everybody else he don't trust, cause like, he got players on the bench, man. So give Durant like at least like 12 to 14 minutes of rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, spread that shit out, man. Like, play the whole first quarter, then second quarter give him like 4 minutes off the second quarter. But I don't know, cause he's scared Boston gonna go in the lead or whatever. But I'm like, man, dude, like, you gotta find the time to rest your star players, man. Like, you can't play no dude 40 minutes for damn near half a or 4 months straight. That's just crazy. So so they playing tonight. So 3 games tonight. It's Minnesota and Memphis, Brooklyn and Boston, and Utah and Dallas. Is that all who playing today? Yeah, because I've seen they've been putting 3 games on a night, and it's 4 games tonight. That's rare. So Toronto and Philly playing at 1, then it's on Dallas, Utah, then Boston and Brooklyn. Then the last game that will be on the Grizzlies and Timberwolves. That game was crazy. Grizzlies Timberwolves a couple of days ago, man. Like, Minnesota was killing them in the first half, blowing them out, like up 21. Then Memphis came back, cut it like single digits. Then the Grizzlies put it. Then the Grizzlies, not the Grizzlies. Then the Wolves came back and pushed it to 20 something again. Then the Grizzlies came back in the fourth and killed them. Like killed them in the fourth. Like it's like some of the series is like it's like a bunch of young ass kids just talking shit back and forth. And whenever one of them got the upper hand, they start talking even more shit. It's just that series is dumb. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere near that series in terms of betting. That'll be just wasting money. Well, I ain't wasting money gambling, period. But like that would be even added double to I ain't touching that shit. So Philly is up 3-0 on the Raptors because game was close. Game 3 in Toronto. Game was close. You know what I'm saying? It's going back and forth, and then it went to overtime, which is very rare. So with the overtime, then you know what I'm saying, B did his thing, hit 2 big shots, and then sealed the game. Now it's 3-0. Toronto might have a chance, but who knows? I say who knows? Toronto might have a chance, but who knows? And let's see. Utah is down to Dallas 2-1. So basically, Dallas stole their home court advantage back because Utah beat them in game 1. And then Dallas won games 2 and 3. So now you're up to. And Luka is coming back. There's still. That's the plan for him to come back today. But if he does play today, he will be playing limited minutes. And it's like, I don't know, man. Like I didn't watch that game, but I seen that like certain like clips and highlights. Like the only thing Dallas is doing is like spreading the floor out and just going 1-on-1 and just driving by the guy who's guarding whoever has the ball, going to drive by the person that's guarding him. It's like that's just like they doing the same thing the Clippers did to them. In terms of Utah, like Clippers did the same thing to them last year in the playoffs. Spread the floor, going 1-on-1, drive by, like no perimeter defense at all. Just crazy. And I already said the Boston Brooklyn series, man. It's like if Ben Simmons does come back in Game 4, then that should bring balance to the lineups and everything, right? And then maybe KD and Kyrie can get some fucking rest on the bench while Ben Simmons plays, because like if he does play Game 4, I'm assuming they're gonna start him. Then it's gonna be Ben Simmons, Kyrie, Durant, some dude, Bruce Brown, and Drummond. That's 5 right there, right? And then you know what I'm saying. Then you bring Seth Curry off the bench, Goran Dragic, Claxton, Patty Mills. So that's 4 off the bench, which means that's 9 guys. So I doubt Steve Nash gonna trust anybody else on that bench besides those 4 I just named. So it might work out. Let's say like that brings balance. And let's see. Like I said, Memphis. I don't know. That's one weird ass dumb series. And the Bulls got blown out, which is crazy. Like I said, Golden State, Denver playing tomorrow, so that's gonna be a sweep. Let's see, Golden State was Denver did put up a bit of a fight in Game 3. So Jokic had like 30-something, 15 and 5. You know what I'm saying? So they did put a bit of a fight, but like Golden State was just too much for them. And like so seems like it's gonna be 2 sweeps possibly. Toronto gonna sweep, Philly gonna sweep Toronto, and then Golden State gonna sweep the Nuggets. I mean, that's pretty much standard for NBA playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like that. There's like gonna be at least 2 sweeps in the first round, at least. Yeah. See, music. Nothing going on. I know Future Pro dropping an album coming up, so I will check that out. And Kendrick Lamar has announced his album as well. First album, I think, since 5 years. and all these fucking hype beasts came out the woodwork, just going crazy. He coming out May 13th. I know Jack Harlow coming out with album 2 next month as well. And a song leaked with him and Drake. Pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like no radio record, no hit record, just like a regular like rap record. You know what I'm saying? So I heard it leak a couple times. It sounds is dope. The beat dope too. So yeah, no new music on my upcoming list till next month. Yeah. Still planning on this, so I got on my list now. I have to do this now. So after I get off with this, I'm gonna do some spring cleaning, play some music as well while doing that, and just chill. And let's see what else. Nothing much. I always had something I want to talk about, but I always forget to forget that shit when I want to talk about it. Okay, we just what do we leave off at? We did senior year in college, so we can do the whole after school what happened type shit. So after school, did the math class online, got my diploma the following year. Then it was like it's time to finally get a job, right? And I might have missed out on some opportunities because Mr. Park, my former advisor, friend, teacher, mentor, you know what I'm saying? He gave me his phone number to call this dude who had a recording studio in Chicago. And he told me that, yo, get this dude a call. He know me. He should, you know what I'm saying? He's expecting you to call. Basically, that's what the conversation was when he gave me that number. So I took the number down and didn't never call the guy, right? Cause I was on such a this angry, depressed state. You know what I'm saying? And being angry all the time, I mean, for me, it don't show no effects physically, but I'm always angry. You know what I'm saying? At something or someone, I'm always angry. It's to the point. It's my base emotion. It's anger. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's just, yeah. So I never called the guy. So cause like I said, I was so angry and sad and just done with life in general. I wasted so much of my time going to school for no fucking reason. And now I owe thousands of dollars to all these fucking lenders and shit. And I remember the fucking first phone call these motherfuckers called me after I got my diploma. What was it before my diploma? I don't know. So these motherfuckers called me, and they wanted their money when can you start? You know what I'm saying? Pay us back. And I'm like, so what y'all asking for per month? And this motherfucker said $232. And this is before I had a fucking job or anything. And I don't know what I said. Pretty much, I'll get back to you. And I've been putting them loans on deferment ever since. I mean, I made payments here and there, and with some help. But yeah, they never getting their money back unless I win the fucking lottery or I hit it big on a bet. But yeah, they never getting their fucking money back. Like I said, when I win the lottery, make a big bet, or I somehow become successful with this colors thing. Speaking on that, colors. Right now, I'm looking for a photographer. Right now, I am. So I'm looking for a photographer right now. I'm using this site called Guru, which I used in the past, years ago, for a designer who made my 420 shirts, marijuana shirts. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd go there again. I posted the job. I only got one I got one inquiry so far. Dude is from Chicago, which is a good thing, which I basically shouldn't because like usually these sites we try to hire people to do jobs and shit. They all like everybody from apply to that shit. Like motherfuckers who don't even live in the same country as you be applying for these jobs and shit. So I'm gonna respond to his inquiry today. See what the details about it. He gonna charge like 200 is like his base. 200 is the minimum, which ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? So we see how we go from there. But I think I gotta line stuff up, turn the schedule with my cousin, and this guy. If I do choose to go with him, but we shall see. I gotta go through that, and see what happening. But yeah, back to the life shit. Back to the past, I should say. So yeah, motherfuckers talking about that shit, like nah, fuck all that. And then, so yeah, so basically me not calling that guy might be one of my biggest regrets of all time. So never called that guy, and I'm angry and mad. I'm saying all I wanted to do is just like get out of the basement and be alone, have some quiet and like solitude. So like that was a new mission of my life at that time. Like get a job that pays, cause like internships is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like internships is bullshit. Like so I ain't got time to be working for free. Cause I want, like I said, I hated where I was at. I want to get at that ASAP. So I'm applying for jobs, looking for jobs, day by day. Ain't getting no response back. Ain't getting nothing back. Nothing. Like I'm applying to everywhere. Restaurants, fucking janitor jobs. Like I'm doing every single job that I basically came across, like that I could think of. Like this is before I found out about Indeed and ZipRecruiter and what's the fuck them places called? Tip agencies. And this is just me, right? Like 2012, and like I had no help finding a job. Like basically, all of a sudden my mom say, your auntie's boyfriend works at a security company. Why don't you go there? And like I said, all right, whatever. And this dude, my aunt's ex-boyfriend, he's a piece of shit. That's I don't know how else to describe this asshole. He's a legit piece of shit who don't deserve anything good in life. So went to this shitty ass security officers, applied for the job. I basically had this shit when I applied for it, cause like pass a background check, pass a drug test, and you in basically. Cause like these security people, like that field, they will hire anybody as long as you got a fucking post. So the whole process of that bullshit went on for about, I think, 2 weeks. Passed background check, passed the polygraph lie detector check, test, drug test, and then do the bullshit training. watch these long ass videos and answer the questions and shit like that. Then boom, you're done, you're hired. And then you just gotta wait till where they can place you. So they place you on where you live. So at the time, like I said, I was staying in this fake ass suburb, and they had me placed somewhere like in another suburb, like near where I was living. I couldn't make that because I ain't got a car. So I told them dudes, yo, can you send me somewhere anywhere in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they said, oh, we got a couple spots in downtown at this place here, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Then he said, let me make a call, see if they need more people over there. Turns out they did. I got hired to send me downtown to this children's hospital that was being constructed at the time. So basically it was not open. It's just being made. So I get there, just don't know what the fuck going on. Like this is my first ever job, you know what I'm saying? Like full-time job in the workforce type shit. So meet the guy who's in charge, the lead security guy, this corny dude with a weird ass mustache, corny as shit. He give me the tour of the place, saying we go here, we go patrol here, we do this to do that. Usually it's just many people on this shift, that shift, blah blah blah, going on shit like that. And bro, all I can remember is like I'm wearing these fucking uncomfortable ass shoes that I bought from Payless. cheap ass shoes, like, and this was like, bro, I ain't had no money, bro. So I had some money from like back from my college job and shit. So I'm like, bought these cheap ass shoes and Payless, which was a major regret. But I got some more better ones after my first paycheck from them, the security job. So yeah, so walking is like painful as fuck. He's talking, I'm just partially paying attention to what the fuck he's saying. And then he's going through the shit, going through the rounds, going through the motions, showing me shit, going here and there, and shit like that. And this dude was on some, he was on some like beyond the job type shit, doing like doing shit that he shouldn't even be doing as a security guard for the place we at. Like, and then the hospital had their own security guards there as well. So we were just like extra help and shit. So after all that shit, you know what I'm saying? He just said, yo, you can just stand over here. Like, while I was downtown with security, like, all I did was stand, like, in some area and shit, right? And we was working, and, like, and apparently they was short-handed. Because, like, I was working fucking 6 days a week in that motherfucker for a long-ass time. So, I think I had Thursdays off. So, like, my schedule was fucking jumping as fuck. Like, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I working first shift. Had Thursday off. And then Friday was second shift. Saturday was second shift. And then Sunday was first shift. That was such a fucked up schedule. Like, especially Saturday was second shift. And then Sunday was first shift. So I had to leave like 11 o'clock at night, go back to the basement, wake up at fucking was it 5 in the morning? No, 6 in the morning. Wake up at 6 in the morning. Mom's gave me a ride to the city and downtown or whatever. And then I would catch a bus and you go bus train to the spot. No. That's the second location. So she would give me a ride all the way downtown to like a certain spot. Like, yo, I could just walk from here. She dropped me off, turn back around, and go back home. And like that shit was crazy. I did that shit for months. So so I was stacking my bread, and this job fucking stuck too, bro. Cause like, especially kind of lunchtime, bro. Like, this motherfucker encourage people to bring their lunch and shit. Like, bro, I ain't trying to bring no whack ass sandwich for lunch, man. Like, bro, and this is downtown Chicago. Like, there's restaurants on every other fucking corner, basically. But the whole bullshit was like, we can't leave the site. Like, the restaurant is like down the block. I'll be back like in 10 minutes. And he's just like, that fucking sucked. But he did let me slide a couple times, I'll say that. He's just sucking like, bro, like, and on first shift, motherfucker, like 8 of us on fucking first shift, man. So one of us can't go down and get some food while somebody cover my spot or some shit like that. It's just like, I hated that fucking site. Time goes on, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting learning the ropes and stuff like that. Some see how shit works, some see how shit work. Excuse me. See how stuff work, see how things going. You know what I'm saying? Who to talk to, who not to talk to, shit like that, you know. And then like, I became quote unquote one of the guys and shit. So I ain't talk to nobody except for my homie. So basically, out of this whole security shit, I could consider 2 people friends, and I met them doing that shit downtown in that being constructed hospital. So so time go by, stuff like that, and it was pretty much I mean, the jobs suck, but if I work with certain people, it didn't suck that bad, if that make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was a big building, man. Like, to patrol too, man. Like, you had to go fucking from top to fucking bottom, and like that was just, and that shit was busy work. Cause the thing is, the times I worked, when nobody there. Cause like, thing is, the construction crews were like, they would work on a certain section of the building for like weeks, and then they'll leave, go to another section. Then like, and we just walk, like, let's say top to bottom, from the top floor to the fucking bottom floor, to the bottom to the first floor. And this place is fucking huge. It is huge. And like, just like, in my head, like, yo, this is fucking busy work, man. Like, why am I walking here? Like, There's nothing going on here. Everything and shit is like, and like to get to each floor, you gotta scan the fucking badge to get into each floor. So like it's like you go to a floor, right? There's all these fucking doors. Like you only go so far, cause like everything requires a badge to be scanned. So motherfuckers can't be doing that shit. Like, so I don't know, man. Like I never saw anything. Nothing ever happened. And stuff is one thing. Some happened. Like I don't know. Like some asshole. Apparently he was like a vendor, like a salesman, piece of shit asshole. He snuck in or whatever, and he said I let him in. Then this bitch who works for the actual hospital security came to me and shit, questioning me about what happened and shit. And I told him my story. Like I ain't never seen no dude, and it's obvious he lied on me. And like I just want to strangle that motherfucker, bro. Cause like that's one thing I hate about. Like I hate when motherfuckers speak on my name and lie on me. I fucking hate that shit. And apparently this asshole was passing out cars and shit like that. And she actually gave me the car with my number on that motherfucker. And I was so tempted to call that motherfucker. Like, I was so tempted to call that motherfucker. But I know if I did that, it probably cause more trouble. So yeah, something happened. Yeah, but like, and then we just like, yeah, I think the only thing happened that involved me. And yeah, so just going through the motions, going through the rounds, stuff like that. And then and thing is like we weren't gonna be there forever, because like I said we was gonna be there until the whole thing was fully built and operational. Then after that, boom, we get gone. Once I thought, okay, cool. And then the dude who was like the head security guard, the leader, the lieutenant, quote unquote, he was applying to get a fucking job with the FBI or some shit. So he got the job, and he was on his way out too. So he's saying he gonna stick around until like shit is done with the construction and shit. So we ain't had no lieutenant after that shit. And I don't know, and things I don't know where the fuck I was even going, cause like the word was going around was like some guys will be staying with the hospital as their employees, because they get picked by certain people on some bullshit like that. And then rest of us was like wait till the next job get called. And then apparently some shit happened, and it was like, hey, can you guys watch the old hospital until that shit gets sold and whatnot? So then that's a new plan. So fast forward, I'm getting cool with my two homies, and you know what I'm saying, being more and more calm, being more and more used to the situation I'm in and shit like that. Yeah. And then fast forward again, hospital was basically done. The only thing to be done was like they cleaned the spot up, and boom. So and then we transferred the patients from the old hospital to the new place. So fast forward that they did that, and here we are in the Lincoln Park area of Chicago at this old ass hospital. And the mission was, not the mission, but like the job was to be here until they sell the place. And yeah. So like, yeah. And then I did that shit for like, and we was there for like, I think 3 years, some change. Yeah, I think they about 3 years and some change. Yeah. Cause like I said, I wasn't downtown that long. Cause like I was downtown April 2012 to like June. Like I left to go to the old hospital in June. So I was on downtown for a couple months, but which felt like it was longer, but it wasn't. So yeah, we was in the Lincoln Park area for like damn 3 years and some change, man. Long ass time. Then yeah. Talk about that now next week. So I'll wrap this shit up. This has been episode 96 of Life on E. This has been Low Al once again. I'll be back for 97. Yeah. Be cool. Try to be happy. If not, that's cool too. Peace.